Welcome back, YouTube world. Some more Farmers Dynasty on PS4 Pro. There's been a lot of games that have been coming out lately, and it had already been a couple of days since I played this game. And I thought that I would play a little bit more. That doesn't mean I know what I'm doing. I'm here to showcase the game. How does it run? What does it look like? I'm the showcase guy. Anyhow, so I didn't know where to go, so I hit the touchpad on the PS4 controller, and I saw that I still have Clara's job. In my other video, I plowed her field. I don't know why that sounds dirty, but anyways. And then once I did that, it said that I needed to cultivate her field, and that I would get the item that I need, the harrow, by my barn. Then I also have Home Sweet Home, and that's where if I complete the repairs to my home, I'll be rewarded 20,000 social points, because there's a huge social aspect to this game. I still don't know how to fill up. This might get a little bit loud here. As a matter of fact, let me, sorry, I got an itch here. Let me go to options. We've got the ambient music on. Music volume is on low. Remember, this is kind of an interesting... We'll put it about there. There we go. A little bit more manageable, hopefully. Oops, I almost ran it over. Oh, there is collision detection. See that? Because when you walk through it, it doesn't do anything, but I just stuck my wheel in there and it took out that little spot. I don't think I'm lined up properly. I look like an idiot because... Oh, there we go. Hitch. Perfect. Go back to Clara's field and plow it, or cultivate it. Now, again, we can change the camera. So we've got this view. That's too close, that's a lot better, and then that's really far. Anyhow, let's do this one. The sound is the same. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't be as loud, but whatever. So this is the tractor we were given for doing that quest originally. One thing I do find bizarre, and I'm sure they'll fix it, is when you turn, right? Like when I turn, see how I'm turning to the stick to the right? When I flick the left stick to the right, why does his left hand and left knee twitch with his head, but his right hand isn't? Like, I know I'm just sharing with you something funny that I noticed. So if I take the left analog stick and move to the left, it moves his right hand. So that makes sense, this movement here. But if I turn to the right... Anyways. Just an observation I made, that because it looks a little bit funny. Every time I turn to the right like this, his left leg twitches. I'm just saying. Should I think I should have went in there. I'm sorry, I just woke up not long ago. And I definitely don't want to run out of gas, because I am unaware of how to refill the gas tank. I'll probably... figure that out after. Whoa! So that's interesting. If you saw my other video, I want to talk about this. In my other video, I drove right through and I plowed the field, and it kept making indents in the ground like I just did there. Who came in and... Sorry, I feel like I'm yelling. Who came in and leveled the field perfectly? I'm just saying. I find that a little bit odd. We're going to lower the machine. There we go. Now this is the furthest camera away. It's not like Farming Simulator. I still really like that game. And Pure Farming was decent too. You had different locations. Which is why I'm not going to delete the games. As much as I really do like this game, and I do so far. My initial impressions of this game are good. I have to admit, the graphics aren't bad. I mean, it's a 4.5 gig game. Draw distance seems not too shabby. It's a little janky. But it's, you know, I'm enjoying it. But anyhow, this game wouldn't replace Farming Simulator for me. It's different enough of a farming game, if that makes any sense, that I couldn't just delete it off my system. Just like Pure Farming 2018, was a good game. I thought was an awesome game, actually. But again, same thing, it didn't replace Farming Sim. Information, you are seriously hungry. I almost completely forgot that this game has a survival aspect to it. That is right, food 25. Well, we've got an apple. We'll eat a couple of tomatoes. Those are gone. And milk is 15. We're gonna drink that milk. There we go. Wow, I almost forgot about that. Back up a bit. Yeah, so like I said, it seems to run, well, not seems, it runs pretty good. But there is a little bit of a jank to it, if that makes any sense. I know what I'm getting at. But it's nice though, like I like the terrain, the dynamic terrain, I think as they call it. That's pretty good. The vehicle controls feel good. I think I would have liked the draw distance to be a little bit better on a PS4 Pro, but I don't think there are improvements or enhancements for the PS4 Pro. That's right, I'm gonna have to figure out how to eat after, how to get some food, and milk, as we saw, gives us, I could probably widen that a bit there. Gonna have to find a way to get my own food. Now, in Farming Sim, I don't remember Pure Farming, but in Farming Simulator you can always like hire a worker to tend to a field. I don't know if this game does that. Might not be, I don't know. But I have to admit, that is an awesome feature, because then it becomes more about like managing your farm. You don't have to sit through the tediousness of doing this, although in an odd, satisfying kind of way. I don't find this boring. It's weird, drive in a circle, because I find NASCAR racing absolutely boring. And all you do is drive in a circle for the most part. That's what I'm doing here, but I feel like I'm getting more accomplished, if that makes any sense. I don't know, there's just something about it that's interesting, that I enjoy. And I mean, I'm not a farmer. I'm a city boy. I've lived out in the country in my life a couple times. Good for me, but I've never lived on a farm. I don't know what the farm life is like. But I enjoy the tractors and all that, and the sound they make, and just the whole farming thing, lifestyle, is just something that appeals to me. Not everything has to be about headshots in Call of Duty and running people over like in Grand Theft Auto. Oh, I botched that. It's just that little corner here. There we go. I should go a little bit wider and not be too worried there. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see. Like I said, there's been no updates to this game yet. This is day one. It's been in early access for a long time. And it doesn't crash. So, I mean, it does perform well. And like I said, if by some miracle the devs watch this video, which I doubt they will, you know, I'm not insulting the game. You know, when I say it's a little janky, like a slightly rough around the edges, I don't know if that's a mean thing to say, and I don't mean that in a, like in a nasty way, right? What I'm getting at is when you play this game, you can see from a visual perspective that the game's on a budget. You play this side by side with Farming Sim. I'm just saying, and even pure farming, and there's a difference. But that said, it's a life simulator, RPG-ish kind of game. And it's not always about the graphics. Me, it's actually more the rendering distance. So if we look at the grass in the distance, and then it starts to render in, and I find the shadows flicker quite a bit, and I find that a little bit distracting. So that kind of bugs me a bit. I'd actually almost rather there be no shadows, like to have an option to turn them off, like you can on PC, because it's, like I said, it's the console version. But as I move, you'll notice ahead of me the shadows keep kind of moving. And a lot of people might think, well, you know, in real life, Einstein, as you move, the shadows will move. They don't flicker like they do in the game. I'm just saying. So I find that distracting. So apart from the shadows, Clara seems really fond of you. Oh, and it just forced me to save the game. It did that the last time as well for, I wasn't done plowing her field and it had said it had completed. Some games, like pure farming, they're absurdly picky. I remember once I had to irrigate a field, and what ended up happening was I couldn't find the last 1% of the field that was done. Is it not letting me? That is so odd. So because we're done, it won't let me finish the job. My OCD is not happy about that. That's so weird. Because I was able to plow her field completely, like even though there was a strip left and it said your job's complete, I was still able to physically finish. I don't know if that's something I'm going to bring up with the devs. I may. It's hard to say. Let me try one more time. And then 14 minutes. So, oh, who's running way back there? I could see someone in between the trees there running. Like I said, I really am enjoying the game. Did those crops just turn orange? Maybe I need to go back to bed and I'm seeing things. Yeah, we can't touch her field. We can no longer till it now that the quest is over. Because in real life, that would not be acceptable. I do like the effects from the smoke and all that. So yeah, it's not the graphics that bother me at all. It's not the graphics. It's the slight texture flickering. The draw distance isn't terrible. I think it's the shadows that bug me the most, the flickering. But to be perfectly honest with you, I'm just remembering, I think, though Farming Sim looks a little bit better, I remember the draw distance in that game wasn't that great either. But no, it doesn't look bad overall. Sorry, I know I keep going on about it, it's just I nitpick, and that's just what I do. Because it's meant more for the experience, not so much, you know, the graphics. But, you know, I said this joke the other day, and it's kind of true. Imagine if you had a farming game with the graphics of, like, Skyrim or Red Dead Redemption 2, you know what I mean? Like, that would be disgusting. Maybe... Let me get out of the truck. Sorry, I'm just like, what happened there? John, you notice a stranger by the road. He clearly wants something from you. Is it clearly, what happened to go to church? Be a good idea. You will be considered more social. Oh, that's cool. I mean... that is really neat, actually. Just little things like that. Okay, so let's just go here. Even though I just dumped my tractor there. Did it collect mud? I think it did. And it collected mud on the wheels and stuff. Yeah, if it just had a little bit better optimization for shadows and draw distance, just a little bit on the PS4 Pro. Oh, man. Because when you're just walking around like this, you're not driving fast. Not that the tractor's fast, I'm just saying it. I like this. I'm very much content with this. Now remember, we hit up on the D-pad, and then all of a sudden... Now I don't know if it's bringing me here because it wants me to repair something right here, or if it was just in general... bringing me to the area and it wants me to fix stuff. So we'll do a little bit of that. I think that's just so neat. How the tools auto-switch to what you need. And even though it just looks like you're grabbing a tool and you're just waving it around and it fixes it, that doesn't bother me at all. Like, it's still very neat because it just gives you that sense of partaking in something different other than just driving tractors around and stuff. Like, it's really neat. Like, at first when I saw footage of it, I wasn't sure how I was gonna like that. And from the looks of it, don't quote me on this, it doesn't seem like repairs cost you any funds or anything like that, or depletes any type of materials that I'm aware of. So don't quote me on that and come back and go, I noticed that, whatever, that you did, but I'm not noticing anything. Is that something we can repair? Or is that plank just supposed... Oh. Yeah, sometimes getting the cursor right over the spot where you need to repair... Sometimes... Oh, no, that didn't do it. Oh, maybe that's just the way it is for that one plank of wood. Let's go in and take a look. That does seem a little bit odd. Like out of place. And you got this one too. Maybe that's just the way it is. Oh, okay. Whatever. We'll just do a little bit more repairing. So this shows you, this showcases, as I call myself, the showcase guy. what, like I said, what the game looks like. The little thing about how I talked about you can plow the field 100%. Once you're actually physically 90% done plowing it, you can still finish it even though you technically finished the mission. But when you go to till, you'll see that spot that was just left that I just was not able to do. Oh, we gotta repair this. I keep forgetting about the engineering site when you hold down the bumper button or the R1 on a PS4. You can kind of see like what you're missing. See, there's red. And we're wheat, plowed, cultivated, fertilizer, manure, ready to harvest. Oh, that's interesting. See, and then we can just look around. Oh yeah, the top part over there is not done right. Anyways, I'm just going to fix a little bit of this. It's best to keep bales under the roof so they don't get wet and rot. Gotcha. I'm going to have to make my way up there somehow. I don't know if I can remove that log or it's just meant to be there for decoration. I'm going to go ahead and jump on the roof. Or I guess, yeah, make my way to the roof. Now it is interesting that this part has the roof tiles, but you can't tile the rest of these roofs, if that makes any sense. Like, it just seems a little bit off that you would have just this part and then the rest of the wood. It's like, nope, you can't do it. Maybe you can later, I don't know. I'm just saying I nitpick about little things, but that's just what I do. I'm very OCD, so. Will we get a prompt when it's done completely? That's what I want to know. Like there's no you know, like how there's a percentage. Where was it? Yeah, see field info. Right? Plowed 100%, cultivated 100%, sown 99.98%. Sorry, I had to move there. This was getting uncomfortable. I wish there was a way to look at your building, like your straw storage, and that it would tell you how much of it is repaired or... I mean, I know you could just look, right? If you don't see any red, then that means it's pretty good. Because it's supposed to have like a worn look to it, like how the red, or the brick here is a little bit different than the brick there. You know what I mean? Like, and that's okay. It's supposed to give it that look. And I think, to be honest with you, it's the same thing with the wood. I don't think it's meant to, Is there a tool in here? Oh, there is. Pick up the string trim. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, like I said, a lot of detail to this game. Oh, I did move that around. Is this something we can interact with? Yeah, like I said, I have a feeling, I'm confident that there's a lot more to this game than I realize. In terms of like little details and all that. I'm just going to... Yeah, I don't think this was meant to be fixed. It's just the paint's worn on it. So it kind of gave you the illusion. See how the roof is done on that one? It's all red. Now that definitely looks off. The roof there. I hope there's a way to finish the roof, if you know what I mean. That would be nice if we can do that. Fuel tank. Oh, there. Home fuel. Fuel is usually cheaper when bought in large amounts. That's probably where I'm going to have to fill up. Grain storage. Sorry if this part's like really boring. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't remember where my tractor is or anything. It's right there. Can I remove the rust from this? Oh, I can. It doesn't look any different. Well, let me try that again. Does it look different? I think it's because it was more dramatic when I did it over here. See how nice and silver this is? Yeah, because let's say we go inside here. Like that door was, like, watch this. That's what I'm getting at. See how nice and silver that is now? I didn't feel like it had the same effect on the fence. It didn't look like it did much. But yeah, I don't find this boring. I thought I would, just like waving tools around and zzz. Like I said, it gives you a sense of progression, of accomplishment. Like you actually took the time. It's a small time sink. It's too bad you can't hire workers, or maybe you can. I don't want to give false information, but based on what I've seen so far, you can't. Use the seedling storage? No, we won't. Whoops. Can we jump over it? We can. I'm almost done just doing like what I want to do to repair there. I'm kind of enjoying the quiet time of not being on the tractor. And I also left... Did I fix this? I thought I did. Yeah, it is fixed. Okay, it's just regular... Again, regular wear. Like, not everything's going to look perfect like that. There's going to be some stuff like that. Yeah, I'm going to wrap this... Oh, wow, it's been a half hour already. Yeah, I will wrap this up momentarily. Well, you'll be able to tell by the progress bar on the YouTube video that it's coming to an end. I'm talking as if this is a live stream or something. Sometimes you don't. Do you always need... Ah, there. Just in case you thought you would need a ladder, don't doubt yourself. You're taller than you think. So that's cool. Oh, that's neat. Now, this would be asking too much, but imagine if in a few years you could have a game like this one. With graphics of like Skyrim or Red Dead Redemption 2. But with the flexibility and the customization of your farm compared to like The Sims. Like how you could build your home, do all the walls and all that. That would be just insane. So like I said, I am almost done. I'm trying to figure out where I should keep some of my tools. I don't want to just like dump stuff all over the place. Is that a crane? Oh, neat. That's a big-ass bird. Ah, I like things like that. Just random like that. That's pretty neat. Sorry, I'm trying to find where I should put my tools. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to just see, like I left that thing over there. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. And yes, I can remove that platform thing. But at least as you watch me walk around, you can see how the shadows flicker. Yeah, I think that's probably my #1 pet peeve. Is the flickering shadows, like how they change so aggressively. It doesn't look fluid. That bothers me more than the draw distance, if I had to nitpick. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Sorry, like I said, I am just kind of doing whatever there. Oh, you can hold the engineering site if you want while you're repairing at the exact same time. There we go. Because like I said, the main point of my videos is to showcase. I show you the game, and you see what it runs like, you see what it looks like. Do the little subtle things that I complain about bother you? Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Maybe it's still worth mentioning, because it's still an observation, right? I'm not letting it affect my enjoyment of the game. Like I said, in this half-hour session that I've been playing, it's been enjoyable. It's very just calming. I don't have to worry about turning around a wall and getting sniped by someone. Even though I find that fun too. Now, and I enjoy the building part. What would be kind of a shame is once you just run around and fix everything, that there won't be anything else to fix. Like, I worry that there just won't be anything else. It's like, then what? Do things wear down over time? That would be kind of cool. Maybe. Sort of like, not a deterioration, but sort of like a maintenance thing. Yeah, so that would be quite interesting. Because like I said, long term, what are we going to do? Oh yeah, it does remove quite a bit of... Oh, I see what it is. It's not meant to be like a 100%. Okay, that's just all it is. It's meant more to repair the rust and... Right. I gotcha. Okay. That's cool. Oh, even this needs to be repaired. I never would have thought of that. That'll be good for the kids. I think you can have kids. I don't know. I know that you can get married and all that kind of stuff, so... I'm kind of feeling OCD now with wanting to finish most of it. But because I like seeing the improvements, like there's something satisfying, at least to me, about doing what I'm doing here, even though it looks like I'm just running around waving something midair. It's fun. But I hope you can buy a lot of other buildings throughout the map, which is huge. Or at least it seems big. Oh, it is zoomed out. It does seem like a fair size map. And I hope that there's a lot of buildings that we can buy and fix up, and I hope there's a lot of replay value to it. Like once you're married, once you have your kids, you get it? Or if you can't have kids, I'm just saying. Once you're friends with everybody, once you fix the house, is that it? Do you just start from scratch, or... I'm kind of hoping it would be something you can just keep maintaining. Yeah, we're really... Let's go in the basement. I'm just glad there's no spiders I've got to clean up. Is that supposed to be like that? Just dirt shoved in the corner? I know Generation 0 and some other games sometimes have texture clip-throughs, but that doesn't look... Actually, I don't even think it's recognizing I'm stepping on it. Like, I don't think there's a physics for it, if you know what I mean by that. Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to be there. And we can't clean it up. Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to be there. Could just be a glitch. Doors off the hinges. We can't fix that. That would have been fun. So, funny enough, nothing in the basement seems to need our attention. This is bonus footage because 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, I would have ended this. So I am going to say it now. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. I'll make sure when you play the game, your home's infested with like snakes and bugs, and the game doesn't have any bug spray or bug repellent that I know of. So you're screwed. And then your wife, she doesn't want to marry you. She doesn't want to move into your home. Nothing. That's what'll end up happening. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, that would be great. And if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, boys and girls, or whatever it is you identify as. And as always, take care. And I'll see you in the next video. Now, I'm still going to keep going, but I'm just saying, you know, that way when I'm done, I'm just going to like randomly just, boom, I'm done. Yeah, see, bed, because you can't just sleep in any bed. It's got to be this bed. Can't sleep in this one, or any of the other ones in your home. Where else can we repair? Well, I know we're not done. I wish there was a way to look at the progress. Maybe there is. And I just don't know. Like a percentage of some sort. So the gold is where we are. There we go. Zoomed right in. Home, sweet home. Yeah. Quest list. Switch view. We can look at vehicles. Oh, okay. Then I can see all of my... Like, there's the plow. If I leave the cursor on it, will it tell me what it is? Yeah, grass mower. Okay. So that's cool, the different views. Quest icons, hotspot icons. There's a bus stop, a general store. Yeah, I have a feeling, like I said, this game's got a lot more... I don't want to call it under the hood things, but you know what I mean, that you just don't see on the surface. So I guess maybe under the hood is a good expression. Let's open up all the doors. Sorry, my awkward movement there. Oh, see, I missed this spot. Whoops. I like that because it shows you what you're missing. Pure farming didn't do that, and it drove me nuts. I didn't understand what I was missing. Can we fix that from down? Oh, we can. I would have thought I would have needed a to get on the roof though. That I'm gonna need one of these. And then we place it with the square, and it has no stairs, so that means we've got to build another one. And yes, they automatically snap. You can't, like, fine-tune it, if that makes any sense. It's like it knows where to put it, and yeah. There we go. Let's... Come on. Fix the... Oh, I don't have my tool out. We'll get a nice aerial view from up here as well. I can just keep the engineering view down and holding the square down for the repair if you were curious. Like you could just, yeah, I didn't have to let go of the button. If you care to know that. You know, like sometimes you have to like re-prompt it each time. This one you can just hold the button down. Maybe you can buy like roof tiles or something like that. Maybe you need the materials for it, right? Just sort of like the greenhouse. We needed the materials to fix it. It looked like I almost fell through the roof there. I think that's complete now. The home, at least. I could be wrong. Now, I know that needs a lot of fixing because of the roof. Oh, you have to be a certain distance to it to see the red. Okay. I gotcha. But while I'm up here, is there anything else that needs fixing? Oh, I thought I saw this earlier. There we go. That is neat. You can drive regular trucks. An old pickup. And then we've got the first person view. 1, 2, whoops, like that. And we've got a little bit of wildlife. We've got a bus stop. Yeah, it's pretty... Oh. Oops. Well, I'm not blocking the road. Now, this is an AI thing, and I am nitpicking, but everything just stopped because of me. It's like, are you kidding? Oh, the truck feels nice. The controls on it. Whoa. Feel good. Quick, but good. Where should I leave my truck? Oh yeah, and it's destroying the flowers. That's lovely. Yeah, I like that. I like that. This game, not that it wasn't, but this game is growing on me more than I thought it would. For the oddest little reason. Now notice how that's a bed. See? And it tells you what it is. What's that? Pantry thing. Ah. I want to know what it is. Use the pantry to store food for your household. Your family will use this for storage too. Also, your wife will use stored raw foods and cook them into delicacies. Where is the pan? Oh, it's right. Okay, so it's all this here. I can't seem to interact with it. Because I am... Whoa, what was that? I thought something just flashed up in front of me. This dirt's bothering me. It's... Why can't I clean it? I'm running out of food. Actually, you know what? Let me save the game a little bit more. Just in case something happens. Just in case. Yeah, see that again? That's a glitch, I think. A terrain glitch. Anyways, I'm not going to keep harping on about it. I might, but you'll get over it. Man, that wallpaper's nasty. Oh. Oh, my tool. There. It would help if I had that. Again, it auto switches, by the way. I've probably already mentioned that. You don't need to physically change it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go here in a minute. Sorry, I'm like addicted to like... You are seriously hungry. Well, that's a problem. Because... Let me tell you something. I don't know where to get, like, to start farming. It's a farming game. I don't know where to farm food. Maybe I should stop repairing everything, but I'm like obsessed. It's fun. I like the... Anyways, I've already said it a million times. Well, because things have to be fixed, because that's how your animals are going to be in a proper environment. Sorry, bear with me for a second. I'm recording right now my farming game. Just my friend I've known for like 30 years, since we were kids. One of the very few people I still talk to. Okay. I am hearing a little bit of the music there, the event music as they call it in the background. That's cool. Maybe I'll turn that up. Slurry Tank. When your animals produce slurry, it's disposed from here. Used as fertilizer, you need a dedicated spreader for this to... Your animals produce slurry. I'm not gonna lie. I am not going to lie. What the hell is slurry? But I have a feeling I know what it is. Manure? When your animals poo? Is that like a fancy farming term? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I just know that things are looking better, and I'm worried. Because I don't know... Well, let's take this down. So let's hit up, and then we can just remove. Come on now. There. There we go. Excellent. That's at 81 gas, 99 gas. Fuel tank. I think you're actually supposed to fix your entire home first, to be honest with you. I think you are just supposed to do that. No, resume game. No, where's my inventory? There we go, triangle, or Y on an Xbox. This game's for Xbox, right? We do have some, seafood. Your condition depends on both eating and sleeping. Keep your condition high to feel and work better. Okay. So we only have... Ooh, that's not looking good. Let's go with the fish and tomato sauce. Because I can't... Condensed milk is nasty. Nasty, I say. There we go. Because you start off with that inventory, by the way. Just thought I'd mention that. Like, that's what you start with. Oh, bring out the tool. Yeah, so again, I'm not too sure. I don't even know how much money I have. Like, where's my money? So if I hit triangle, farm statistics, your condition, 16:30 Friday, August the 2nd, day after tomorrow, and then 2 social... Oh, I've got 520 euros. Okay. Maybe I can go to the grocery store? I don't know. Is that possible? To just go out and buy some food for the time being? Because I definitely don't want to die. Can you die in this game? Is this like a rogue farming game? And then when you die, if you have a wife, you play as the wife. Like, I don't know how that works. Yeah, we're gonna get in our pickup truck. And we're gonna go see if we can go to a grocery store. So many repairs. But I like this though, like I said. Now, I don't want my farm after a week to look like this, but like I said, I hope there's some sort of maintenance or... Because I like this. Oops. Come on. I'm having a hard time stopping, if you haven't noticed. Now I'm showing a campfire thing, and that's for the eggs. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna finish all of this right now, as I'm aggressively doing it. I really like to see how it transitions. But playing this game, I can see maintaining the farm and all that. I don't know if I'd ever want to start from scratch all over again, though. Because it's too, like, RPG-like. I don't think it's... Like, Farming Sim's a little different. You can just kind of make different maps, because there's different maps in Farming Sim, right? So you can set up a new farm on different maps, and that's what helps. Whereas this one, you just get the one map. Maybe someday they'll have a DLC for another map. I don't know. Now we'll just see. Oh wow, going on an hour. I normally don't record this long of videos for any game. I mean, I've live streamed this long, but whatever. Might as well get this out of the way. Because why not? I don't see anything else I can... Oh, little subtle things like this. Oh, there! You have fixed your cow shed. Congratulations. Your neighbors appreciate your work. You receive 5,000 social points. And that's for completing the cow shed. Okay. But I don't think that finishes everything. Because, again, if we look at our map, we still need to compare all the repairs on our farm. Yeah, so the cow shed's done. I think our home is done. This is done, isn't it? At least I think it is. I don't see any... Open up all the doors. Come on in. Just for now. Normally I would be OCD about wanting to keep all the doors closed, but... Grain storage. Huh. Oh. Subtle things like this. Yeah, slurry. That looks like poop. I've just never heard the word slurry before in my life. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. Because, well... Should I go to the truck? Or the truck. Yeah, the truck to go to the store to look for food? Should we do that together? I just don't know where the store is. So vehicles, field info. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, bingo. To sell this field, you can hit square, and then it says you need 50,000 social points to hire a worker. Okay, so that confirms that. Now, how does it work exactly? I don't know. But you can do that. So that's really neat. Hotspot icons again. Yeah, I think that's what we want. And that's a general store. So that's on the road and to the right. Okay, so we're gonna... Oops. Oh, there's lights for backing up. Okay. I pay attention to weird details like that. Is there any type of honking. Oh, there's cruise control. We don't want that. Oh yeah, you hit up for lights. That's right. Okay. Cool. And the lights are bright. Deer in the headlights, get it? Okay. Look at him. Hey. Hey, watch my fence. Where's he going? I think this is a general store. Oh, new quest. Talk to the stranger. You notice a stranger by the road. He clearly wants something from you. Yeah, I'm glad it's obvious. I don't know why he stopped in the middle of the road. My truck is not in the way. Oh, there's like a random dog out of nowhere. Oh, hello, puppy. Can we pet the puppy? No? Okay. Is this
Hello, I'm John. I'm the tradesman here. Best prices, you know?
Oh, I see. What's your trade?
A bit of everything. Nails, soap, some food, you know.
Good. I need food.
I will also buy fresh food from you if you can spare. Nothing big, but I could use some fish, apples, mushrooms perhaps, you know.
Well, that's really good to know. I'll see you around.
All right. Not going anywhere, you know.
Yeah, I know. Where you received what happened there on the ground? Is that supposed to be there? Was that even there just a second ago? Is that mud that I've brought in from walking? I don't know what that is, but it looks a little odd, doesn't it? Like out of place. Can we steal his food? It does not appear we can steal his food.
Good to see you. Can I help you?
Yeah, I need to buy some food before I die. Care to trade? No. Where can I buy vehicles? Where can I buy seeds, building materials? Where can I sell goods? No, I need to buy goods.
Care to trade?
Sure. What do you need?
Care to trade? It's not so much trade. No, I don't want to sell. I want to buy. How do I buy? Your inventory? Oh, there, R1. Okay. I've got 520 euros. And an apple is only €1. So that's good. Cucumber, nutrition, price, milk has got good nutrition. Golden ring, expensive, perfect item for a woman. That is really interesting, eh? Oh, there's that fish and tomato sauce. Oh, grilled sausage. This is making me hungry. I'll buy a little bit of this. Just to kind of whatever. Now, do you keep this food on you? Can the food go bad? That's what I want to know. Like, how realistic is that part, right? Anyhow, our home is just there, so I'm glad it's not far. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This guy's drunk. You're drunk there, buddy. What's the story? Get out of the car. This isn't Grand Theft Auto, I know. Alright, I've already said the whole thing, if you like it and all that. I already said that earlier. We just went on an hour. That is it. That is all. I shall see you all next time. Take it easy now.